Hi, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. This is Kai. Today I'm going to do a requested tarot reading on the group TLC. If this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Also, please hit the notification button so that you are notified when I upload my videos. Alright, so like I said, this is a requested reading for the group TLC. The person did not ask me any specific questions, so I just have a few on my mind. If you would like your own personal reading, you can click the link below to take you to my website. It's 3 questions for $15. All right, so let's see. First question: what is the energy around the group TLC? You should be familiar with the group TLC. They're, I don't know how old you are or whatever, but they're a mega successful group from like the early 90s. If you're not from that era like I am, you should check out the movie that was done by VH1, I think it was. It's VH1 or MTV, I can't remember. That they did a few years ago, and it had Little Mama and Keke Palmer, and I forget the other girl's name, but they did that movie was really good. It was a really good biopic. They did an excellent job. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I think it was like 2 parts or something. Like, I really enjoyed it. You should definitely check it out if you're not really familiar with TLC. But yeah, okay, TLC stands for, TLC is T-Boz, Left Eye, and Chili. T-Boz and Chili are from Atlanta, Georgia. And Left Eye, I believe she was born in Philadelphia and then moved to Atlanta, I guess, to pursue her career. I can't exactly remember from the movie, because like I said, it was a few years ago. But they had a lot of hits. Could dance, had great songs. They really were innovative with their style and just wonderful. All right, so what is the energy around TLC right now? What is the energy around TLC? I got the 6 of Wands. Interesting. I feel like the energy for them, for the group, not them individually, I feel like they feel their dreams and plans were fulfilled. Like, I feel like they feel like they won a lot of awards, they got a lot of recognition. The hard work that they put into it was recognized. Maybe not as financially as they would have wanted to, but they had a lot of success. A lot of success, a lot of positivity. People love them. People adore them. They have stans just like Beyonce and all the other mega stars. But let's clarify, why 6 of Wands? Because when I think of 6 of Wands, I do feel like it's victory. I feel like it's fulfilling your dreams, your hard work paying off. But a lot of times it has also to do financially. And I know they got paid, but they didn't get as paid as much as they should have. A lot of bad contracts, a lot of greedy people. But let's see. Clarify 6 of Wands. Why 6 of Wands for energetically for the group TLC? Temperance. I just feel like they're both very positive cards. Their hard work paid off. They were recognized. They were able to achieve, like, as far as like temperance, just like control over their, with any musical act or celebrity, it's like their dream to be if you're a singer, it's a dream to put out quality work, put out good songs that people love and that people will remember years to come. That happened for them. So I feel like as far as work wise, not financially, they do feel like they, you know, had control over their destiny. They had control over, you know, what they put in as they got out, as far as recognition and being a household name and things like that. Financially, no. But, you know, I'm not saying that they're, you know, they're not poor or whatever, but they're not as rich as they should be. All right, I wanted to ask about Chili, because I know T-Boz was married to a rapper. He's from the West Coast. They have a daughter together. She is divorced now. Chili has a son, but she has never been married. And she was on a show, a VH1 show, a few years ago called What Chili Wants. And the young woman from Brooklyn was trying to find her love, and she was so picky, and she was all wrapped up in Floyd Mayweather, and she had a lot of good contenders, but never went the distance with any of them. So I wanted to ask, will Chili ever get married? And the thing is with Chili, like, watching that show, What Chili Wants, like, she's a lot. All right, will Chili ever get married? Because the person that requested this reading didn't tell me what they wanted me to ask. So I just, you know, have questions that I figured, you know, people would want to know. Will Chili ever get married? I got 5 of Wands. I feel like, let me clarify 5 of Wands, because I want to feel like it's just a lot of bad luck around relationships with her, for her. A lot of obstacles, a lot of bad luck. She's a very competitive person. Like 5 of Wands, I see that as like a competitive card. Someone, you know, opposition, arguments. And if you watch the show What Chili Wants, and if you've seen her on Little Kim's reality show, she has this long laundry list that literally, and even Missy had said on the show, that on one of her shows, that the only person she can really date is God. Like, seriously, because that's how long her list is. So I just feel like it's a lot of obstacles. Like, she's not realistic about relationships. Why 5 of Wands? Just, why 5 of Wands? Got the King of Wands. I mean, she's a very attractive woman. I feel like she does date a lot. I feel like there will be, if there's not already, I don't know what's going on with her, someone that she, you know, comes around, someone that's interesting to her, someone that's interested in her, an older person, not someone young, someone that has a very commanding presence. But as far as with the 5 of Wands, I just feel like it would be just a lot of obstacles. Like, just nothing is ever good enough for her. You know what I mean? Like, no one is ever good enough for her. It's like, okay, he respects his mom, he goes to church, this, that, and the other, but he might like meat. Like, she's really, really picky. And I feel like she will have a lot of suitors. I feel like she, you know, can easily get dates or whatever. But once someone realizes that, you know, her list, like, they realize they can't stand up to that. She's really, really picky. All right. So as far as marriage, I would say no. I feel like people will try. But I just feel like a lot of, she's very competitive. You know what I mean? I feel like aggressive. Uh, I just feel like when she has a list of A to Z. Like, she literally wants God. Like, and Missy was right. Like, if you saw that show, What Chili Wants, like, Missy was totally right. You need to date Jesus, because that's the only person that's going to live up to that laundry list that you have. But anyway, how does Chili truly feel about T-Boz? Let's ask. How does Chili truly feel about T-Boz? How does Chili truly feel about T-Boz? How does Chili truly feel about T-Boz? Queen of Swords. She sees T-Boz as someone that's just someone that's very honest with her, very direct with her. They have a very like, she sees T-Boz, and it's so crazy because it's like they had an album called Crazy Sexy Cool, and T-Boz was like the cool one, and I truly feel that Chili sees her as like just real cool, just like a very emotionally balanced. She's very wise, has a lot of life experience, can find humor in any situation, just very lighthearted. Like, she doesn't really take herself seriously, but she's logical, she can be analytical, but she can find humor in anything, you know what I mean? Like, she feels like T-Boz is the type of person that she can go to talk to about anything, and she will come away with a lot of knowledge, great advice, and someone that's very honest with her. And it's funny that she comes up as a Queen of Swords. I don't remember any of their signs, but if you don't know, T-Boz has sickle cell anemia and has had it for years, and had issues with being in the hospital and things like that. But even though she has had these issues, she's still the type, from Chili's perspective, the type of person that can be lighthearted about life and doesn't just take herself seriously. You know what I mean? And because of her experiences with her health, she, just straight shooter, just gives it to you straight, just honest, and can give you really great advice. How does Chili truly feel about Left Eye? Now, if you're familiar with the group, you know that Left Eye died in 2002, I believe it was, in a car crash in Honduras. But how does Chili truly feel about Left Eye? Queen of Pentacles. I feel like even though they had their issues in the group, I feel like Chili knew that Left Eye was the kind of person that was down to earth, that was very loyal to her friends, to her family, to those that she cared about, very nurturing, and had a lot of sympathy and empathy for like other people's issues or plight and things like that. Of course, she had her ways, but when it came to people that she truly cared about, she was, really down for them, very nurturing. All right. How does T-Boz truly feel about Chili? How does T-Boz truly feel about Chili? Page of Cups. She sees her as very passionate, can be very emotional. Cups, it's a water card, and I do believe that Chili, if I'm not mistaken, is a water sign. I believe that she's a Pisces, because her and Floyd Mayweather, they used to be good friends, and believe that I remember reading that their birthdays were close to each other, and I know for a fact that he's a Pisces. I feel like she sees Chili as somebody that, is very creative, very artistic. I don't believe that they wrote their own songs. Just very passionate. Kind of like, she could see her as like kind of immature in some ways when it comes to certain things. But, not a bad person. And with the water card, they can, and it's the page of cups, so someone that not necessarily is maybe younger, but just a little, I don't want to say immature, because I don't get the immature feeling from her, but just kind of like lacks experience in certain things. I don't know if Chili was really sheltered, but they could probably see her as very sheltered. You know what I mean? How does T-Boz truly feel about Left Eye? How does T-Boz truly feel about Left Eye? Like, Left Eye was like, she's like that crazy person. Like, she'd go crazy. I got 9 of Pentacles for how T-Boz truly feels about Left Eye. I have to clarify, because 9 of Pentacles is more, when I see that card, it's more like about like business, money, and it's in reverse. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So let's clarify. Why 9 of Pentacles in reverse as far as how T-Boz felt about Left Eye? Did Left Eye owe T-Boz any money or anything? How does T-Boz truly feel about Left Eye? I got the 3 of Pentacles, but I got it in reverse. I feel like, and I know, when T-Boz passed away, they were not on the good terms. They were not on good terms. I don't remember exactly what happened that led to them breaking up. I saw the movie years ago. But as far as T-Boz and Left Eye, and I got 9 of Pentacles in reverse, and I got 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So, I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying that she's angry at Left Eye, but I feel like when they, towards the end of Left Eye's life, there was a lot of conflict between T-Boz and Left Eye. And I mean, that's obvious that it, could have been issues over money, issues, them two together having issues over money, having issues over who gets credit for this and who gets credit for that. I feel like with the 3 of Pentacles, because with the 3 of Pentacles upright, it's like you're working together as a team. And I feel like with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, at the end of, them breaking up and everything, T-Boz did not see Left Eye as like a team player. Solar is kind of being selfish. Solar as trying to be the one that takes all the credit. Saw her as trying to advance her own self at the expense of the group. I feel like it was more so conflict between T-Boz and Left Eye than Chili and Left Eye. I feel like Chili kind of could have been like the one that was kind of like the mediator in the group between the two, but I feel like those two really were butting heads at the end. All right, let's ask, what did Chili learn from being in the group? What did she learn from T-Boz and Left Eye? What did Chili learn from the whole experience with TLC? What did Chili learn from being in TLC? What did Chili learn? I got the Four of Pentacles, but I got it in reverse. I feel like what Chili really learned was about money. I feel like she learned how to guard her intellectual property. She learned how to guard her finances. She learned that people are not always honest when it comes to business. I mean, that's obvious. A lot of these celebs and everything, they learn that the hard way in the business. But I feel like for Chili in particular, that was one of her main lessons by being in the group, to learn how to, read the paperwork right. Make sure all your ducks are aligned. Don't go into things being naive. Learning that, if you don't have all your ducks in a row, you don't have the proper management, you don't have someone looking out for your best interest, that there are people out here who will take advantage of you. I feel like and that makes sense with getting the Page of Cups, that Chili, out of the 3 members, is kind of, I don't want to say naive, but for some reason, it just doesn't seem like she had back then, like when they were in the group growing up, that she may have come from more like a sheltered background than the other 2. So she was kind of naive about things and just, was kind of in la la land about the music business and how everything is going to be and this, that, and the other. And she really needed to go through those experiences that she had in the group to learn to keep your eyes open about things and people and situations and business and things like that, with the Four Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. What did T-Boz learn by being in the group, in the TLC group? What did T-Boz learn? What did T-Boz learn by being in the group? Seven of Pentacles. Again, learning about money. Learning to plan, learning how to plan. Learning how to take stock of things. A similar lesson to Chili, because they're both pentacle cards. Learning what's worth it. Learning, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles, you have the guy, he's looking at his growth, his money, and he looks tired. He's wondering, okay, is it still worth it to keep, digging this up? Is it still worth it to keep trying to grow this here? So I feel like for T-Boz, she really needed to learn, or what she learned from the group is learning how to cut her losses, learning how to, learning is it worth fighting for, or should I walk away? Learning how to just take inventory and take stock of things. And I feel like the Pentacle cards are coming up because this is, these are musicians. They were in a music business. The music industry is a business. They were signing huge contracts, huge endorsements. So they were dealing with a lot of money. They were bringing in a lot of money for other people. They were paying a lot of people to represent them, to be their lawyers, their management, their stylists. So I feel like it was a lot of lessons around finances for them in this group. But okay, what did Left Eye learn from being in the group TLC? What did she learn? What did Left Eye learn from being in the group TLC? Three of Swords. I feel like she learned a lot about sorrow. I feel like she learned a lot about loss. I forget the card that I pulled for how Chili feels about her, but as Chili seeing her, oh, was it Queen of Pentacles? Seeing her as the person that's very loyal, very stable. She's the person that you can go to, like she's like the ride or die kind of person. And I feel like with the Three of Swords, that you know, as far as the lessons that Left Eye learned from the group, she learned a lot about loss. She learned a lot about heartbreak. She learned a lot about that people that you feel are down for you, people that you feel have your back, can betray you. But you know, you also have to accept, you know, take accountability for your part in what happened. You know what I mean? I feel like with Left Eye, I feel like she overloved people, like really loved people. And I feel like a lot of times she did not get that back. Like she was the kind of person that would go hard for you. If she thought, if you were someone that she cared about, she went hard for you. And she had to learn that, to balance it out, and learn that just because you love someone very hard does not mean that they're going to love you back like that, and kind of like reel it in. Like learning about, you know, Three of Swords to me is like, this is a heartbreak. It's a lot of sorrow. It's a lot of loss. If it's a relationship, could indicate a breaking up, and you know the group did break up. But I feel like for her, the lesson that she learned was about like just being on the same wavelength as someone. If they're only meeting you to point A, don't try to go to point Z with them. Don't just try to give them more than what they are giving you, because if you do, you will be disappointed. And I feel like she really learned about relationships and matters of the heart from being in the group TLC. And then it's interesting that it's the Three of Swords card, and it was three of them in the group. So not only did she learn about loss and sorrow surrounding the relationships that she had with Chili and T-Boz, but I feel like, and that's obvious, that she learned that in her relationships on the outside as well. Because if you are familiar with the group and everything that happened, she was dating a football player for some years. And I think she found out he was cheating, and she burned his house down. And I feel like that was one of the lessons that she needed to learn surrounding matters of the heart, surrounding loving someone more than they loved you. I feel like that was a big lesson for her, not only in the group TLC, but in life in general. All right. I wanted to ask about, I mean, they haven't made any music in a long time. I know a few years ago, they had made a sort of the same thing, a Kickstarter. I think that's what it was called. It's sort of like a GoFundMe for their album. And they had one song. They didn't complete the album, but a lot of celebs had donated for the Kickstarter project to fund their album, but nothing ever came of it. And I know after they made the movie, that Little Mama, you should look her up. She's a rapper from New York. She had went on a few tour dates with them and was doing like Left Eye's part. And I felt that was really great, because if you see the movie, she was amazing in the movie. Like she really rebounded herself well. She was truly amazing in the movie, a truly standout performance. So they let her do some shows with them. So I wanted to ask, why didn't that pan out? Like, why didn't it work out with Little Mama in the group? And in the group TLC, why didn't it work out? Why didn't Little Mama work out in the group? Why didn't Little Mama work out in the TLC group? I got Eight of Pentacles. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you want to be on your P's and Q's. Like you want to just check all your work. You want to make sure with the Eight of Pentacles card, it's like there's no shortcut to success. And I don't know what little mama was going through at the time, but I feel like she was kind of relying on her performance in the movie to like kind of get by in the group. And I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles coming up that she was kind of sloppy with it. She wasn't really on her A game. Even though I feel like they, were telling her, you got to pay attention to detail, you got to move this way, you got to sing that way. And I don't feel like she was really doing that. And if she had worked hard at it and she had been really serious about it, it could have worked out. But let's clarify. Why Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles for why it didn't work out with little mama? Because she's not only is she little mama an actress, she's a musician herself. She's a rapper. So that to me would have been a really great experience, because I don't know if she's ever done tours or anything like that. But if you're associated with a mega act like TLC, like that's where every musician wants to be, like to have a big stage, have all the eyes on you. Like little mama wants to get to where TLC has been. And that was like the opportunity of a lifetime. But let's clarify. Why Eight of Pentacles for why it didn't work out with little mama? Three cards fell out. Ten of Cups, the Moon, Seven of Wands. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, I feel like she's very defensive, because if you know anything about little mama, she kind of had got blackballed from the industry because of she had an incident with Moon, Seven of Wands, and I got the Ten of Cups. I feel like with the Seven of Wands, little mama was very defensive, because at the time when she made the movie, she was just trying to rebound herself from being blackballed out from the industry by Alicia Keys and Jay-Z. So she had a lot of challenges with that. She was very defensive, and I feel like when T-Boz and Chili were trying to give her constructive criticism about how she can perform better, how she can present herself better, she's kind of very defensive about that. With the Moon, I feel like I don't know, she's like, very confused, very easily distracted. I think she had a lot of fear and anxiety of being in thrust, like not because she's not used to performing in front of others, but being little mama, and this is no disrespect to little mama, being little mama and being in a group TLC is completely different. Like it's like TLC's Madison Square Garden, and little mama, no disrespect, she's more like Smokey Joe's Cafe, just like a little cafe having a little performance with maybe 100 people, whereas TLC is going to perform in front of 20,000 people. You know what I mean? So I feel like she's a little intimidated, and they were kind of trying to give her constructive criticism and give her, advice and suggestions to kind of, tailor her performances in and to sharpen her performances. And she was just kind of very paranoid with the Moon card, had a lot of fear, had a lot of anxiety. But I also got the Ten of Cups. I feel like, I don't feel like it's animosity. All right, so like I said, with the Ten of Cups, sorry, running out of storage on my phone, so my phone keeps dying or whatever. But with the Ten of Cups, getting as far as why little mama didn't work out with the group TLC, I feel like there's no bad feelings or bad blood between little mama and T-Boz and Chili. I feel like they wish her well. I feel like they, really believe in her, believe that she is talented, has everything that she needs to make it. But, it just didn't work out in the group. So this is my reading for the group TLC. My name is Kai. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If this is your first time stopping by, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please hit the notification button to be notified when I upload my videos, and I will see you next time. Bye.